Every Friday on Oz, it's Celebrity Superfan Takeover. This week, Susan Lucci.
I want to learn everything about medicine.
Opening up about the day that was almost her last.
I got lucky enough to avoid what they call the widowmaker.
Undergoing a heart scan live in our studios.
We want to make sure those stents stay open.
And heart attack stories you won't believe.
I was 34 years old, physically fit, and 9 months pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Coming up next.
It's Friday, and that means a Celebrity Superfan is here to take over. And today, the queen of daytime herself, Susan Lucci, is here. Susan, are you going to bring the drama?
Am I going to bring the drama?
Oh, she's ready.
The drama is here.
Are you ready for season 11? They were excited.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here with Dr. Oz. Thank you.
You get to play
having
Dr.
me.
Lucci today. So, award-winning actress, soap opera legend, beloved for playing Erica Kane on All My Children, and a super fan who knows everything about medicine.
I want to learn everything about medicine.
Well, today we're doing it. All kinds of good reasons. The last time you were here, you actually had survived a heart emergency that scared a lot of us. Just get this out of the way. Are you doing okay?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you. And so happy to be here so I have a chance to share some of what I had as a takeaway so that other people, women, everyone can learn your symptoms and know what to think of and put yourself on your own to-do list. Yeah. So you take care of it.
So you dressed beautifully in red. I matched you, but it's not just a coincidence. Tomorrow is February.
Yes.
So it's Heart Month. And actually, you're kicking off an auction with the American Heart Association. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited about this. I went into my personal closet and collection, and actually, I have a collection of Chanel jewelry, which was really new in the 80s when I bought it, and now it's vintage, but it was mine. Oh yeah, there I am.
Oh, look at that. It's TV Guide.
TV Guide magazine in the 80s. And if you didn't know when it was, you can tell it was the 80s by the size of the earrings. And in any case, there's a collection of them, and they are part of the auction.
Have earrings shrunk over the decades?
But they're back now. The 80s are back, the 70s are back, and now you see in stores statement earrings.
Yes.
Let me look at you. You see, you've got a long neck. You could do this. We could put
Long
this
earrings?
right on there. Yeah.
Susan Lucci earrings. I like that idea.
Yeah, we could start a trend.
I'm still recovering from that little slap. Smarts, you know. That's so easy. So we're going to go inside of your heart in a few minutes.
Yes.
Which I appreciate you letting us do. It's a tour around the body that everyone should be curious about. But if it's okay with you, we're going to actually show the chambers, the muscles. Is everything functioning correctly, even the valves?
Amazing.
Prove that Erica Kane has a heart. All right, so there was a viral post recently of an oldie but goodie photo that I wanted to show everybody. Tell us about it. Why was it so popular, do you think?
Well, I mean, the audience is probably the best one to answer that. I just know this is the summer after I began. I began in January of 1970. That was July.
Yeah, well, it changed television forever. It's simple as that headshot may seem. That woman launched 1,000 ships. So one of your fans heard you were going to be here. We had lots of folks reaching out, wanting to send messages, and I couldn't take them all, but this one sort of caught my heart. So take a look at this little message.
Hey guys, Dr. Oz and Susan Lucci. It's like the dream team over there. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Susan, I heard you were co-hosting. I wanted to reach out. I was lucky enough to just be with Dr. Oz, who helped me understand a little bit more about the health journey that I've been on the last few months. He was so helpful to me, and I love that you're going to be there with him, co-hosting. And you've probably got more hosting experience than I have, so you're going to be amazing. Just be you, go there, do your thing. I can't wait to watch you guys. I'm sending lots of love to both of you, and I know you're gonna help a lot of people out there.
Oh, Cameron.
The wonderful Cameron Matheson, of course.
Cameron, how wonderful. What a good guy he is. And I know Cameron's been on his own health journey this year. And look how fabulous you look, Cameron. Thank you so much.
Well, if there's one more person that I wanted to bring in here. Now, this is someone who wanted to wish you luck. And he's actually someone I apparently, well, you know him fairly well, because it turns out that you were married to his brother. All right. And you had an affair with him at the same time.
Could be a number of people.
It could be a number of people. He was your attorney for the kidnapping trial.
Oh, my gosh.
Only to become the lead prosecutor in a murder case against you. Figure it out. And then eventually the two of you, well, you're married.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. I mean, go figure.
I know. She wanted it to work out. She meant it when she said, I do.
Well, it was Erica Kane, of course. But, any guesses, you know?
Walt Willie?
It is Walt Willie. Jackson Montgomery,
Walt.
as you may know. There he is, Walt.
Oh, Walt. Hi.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Dr. Oz. Well, you better get the answer to that question right.
Absolutely. Hi. It's
And
so good
listen,
to
you
see
you have my permission to auction off that couple pair of Jackson's boxer shorts that you have, too, at the auction.
Thank you.
coming
They'll
up.
bring
Please
a
do.
lot of money.
How giving of you. Well, if I can ask one question, because this is the issue that I think has come up quite a bit. Any chance for an All My Children reboot where the two of you end up together?
Well, you know, hope springs eternal, and so it should. Every once in a while there's rumblings and rumors. So sure, of course, there's always a chance.
I hope that's true. I mean, I certainly hear those rumblings too. And on my Instagram account, our fabulous, passionate fans are still with us, Walt. They want to see All My Children.
They are
I
indeed.
would love it. Do it. Do it. You won't want to do it. This is all the energy of All My Children. Do it. Walt, thank you very much. God bless you for joining us.
Thank you both.
Thank you,
Susan,
Walt.
love you.
Love you, Walt.
All right, we got some health topics we want to talk about. The first one has to do with a study that says what time of the year you were born could determine your risk of health. Not what time of day, not just a horoscope, but literally what time of the year. So a new study, it's a medical study, found a link between higher rates of death from heart disease in women especially, born between March and July.
Oh.
So, for example, women born in April had a higher chance of dying than women born in December from heart disease.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I don't want anybody to have a high chance, but this is shocking to me.
Well, first
Yeah,
of all,
why?
Well, I mean, lifestyle trumps everything. But it turns out prenatal exposure matters. So when your mom's walking around with you in the belly, the temperature outside, the amount of sunlight she would get, even the climate change could dictate that the baby develops differently in the womb. And we think that might be the ultimate clue of how powerful those moments are. You don't even know you're pregnant some of the times, and you're still affecting the future of that child.
Oh, my goodness. And so then if you're born in April, let's say, when was your mother walking outside and getting the air?
Well, she was pregnant, in October, November, December. Shorter days, not as much sunlight, colder. She doesn't go outside, not as much vitamin D.
Interesting.
And so those children are not exposed to the same nutrients as a child born in December, whose mother's walking around all spring. You're conceived in spring, summer, fall, and by the time you're about to be born, you're already sort of baked. So you don't pay the price.
That's amazing. But I don't want anyone to take it on. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Saying, oh, well, now I'm doomed.
It's just an observation.
Just an observation.
You realize how cool creation is. And it's those first few moments of life that are so precious to us, which is why kids, especially little ones, double invest in them. All right, next. Susan was a heartbreaker when she lived in Pine Valley. She was married, did I get this right, 10 times?
Yeah, I was going on 11, but then I got caught in the crosshairs of a rifle. And
Taken down.
she was after Jack. She wanted him back.
Well, we didn't know that. Is that true? I just
Well,
heard the
that's-
gunshot.
There was a gunshot, and we don't know who got shot. But Erica was fast. Maybe she escaped.
Today we're going inside Susan's actual heart, one that has broken so many others, with a live scan that you're going to be able to witness. And we'll give you 3 symptoms you cannot ignore. Stay with us. So you see the 1, 2, 3, 4 chambers, and we're looking for a couple things: how well they're compressing, how thick are these walls, and see these little things moving around in there? Those are the valves of the heart.
Are they good signs?
February on Oz, Dog the Bounty Hunter, the new woman in his life, is here. And Dog's surprising everyone.
Moon Angel, will you marry me?
Joey Buttafuoco, his tragic childhood that will shock you. Jessica Simpson doesn't hold back, revealing her crippling inner struggles. Plus, will Mark Wahlberg and Oz finally settle their online rivalry?
Come to me, Dr. Oz.
All on Oz.
I got this slight tightness in my chest, just slight. Had I not taken care of myself and gone to the doctor, that I would have had, they call that heart attack a widowmaker. Yeah. So when I say I was so lucky, oh my God, in so many ways, and I'm so grateful.
That was scary.
It was.
So that was Susan last year, right after she suffered from a major heart emergency, a block reportedly clogging nearly 90% of her major artery of the heart. Now she's here as the Celebrity Superfan Takeover, feeling better than ever. Now, as you might not know yet, but I'll share it with you and everybody else, every celebrity host has to undergo major medical testing. She's about to let us go into her heart, scan it live here in studio.
How dare you!
Oh, gosh. She slaps at both hands. It's gonna leave a mark. All right.
I hope so.
Well, here, in the meantime, let's get this tested. I'll echo my face after this. This is Priscilla from Columbia University, my medical center. An ultrasound machine is her weapon of choice. And she's gonna echo your heart. Yes. So we're gonna look at a 3D image of Susan's heart, and you'll be able to watch it live with us right here. And Priscilla, you can help narrate with me. And I'm gonna first take you into the basic chamber structure of the heart. There are 4 chambers. And so, there it is. So you see the 1, 2, 3, 4 chambers. And we're looking for a couple things. How well are they compressing? How thick are these walls? And see these little things moving around in there? Those are the valves of the heart. And one's called the mitral valve and the tricuspid valve. Mitral valve is named after the Pope's hat, the mitre, because it's shaped like that a little bit. And they regulate blood flow from outside the heart through the atrium into the ventricle. And these color patterns show that those valves are functioning normally. There's no leakage of the valve. And this is a cross-section of the heart muscle. You can see it circular right here. You see how it's squeezing? It's just a circle that's compressing perfectly. So those stents, they're doing their job.
Thank you.
They're keeping the muscle functioning beautifully.
Thank you.
Priscilla, you happy?
Yes, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, come sit up for me.
Okay.
So last year, your heart was broken, literally, with the blockages. And with those stents and with the great job you've done taking care of yourself, you have a full heart now.
Thank you.
But what does that mean at a more emotional level, to be able to be all you can be?
Yes, I know how lucky I was, and I am so grateful to the people who provided that luck for me and with me and to me. I don't think at the time I realized how dangerous a situation I was in, but I just am so lucky that I wasn't home alone, because I would have just laid down. Wow. I was afraid the doctor, who's such a good doctor, would think that maybe I was overreacting. I think a lot of women think that. Yeah. And I was reluctant to go, and yet I knew that I felt that elephant pressing on my chest. And in fact, I wasn't home. I was out getting a birthday present for a friend. And I thought, when this wonderful manager from the store came over and asked how I was, I told her about the elephant on the heart. It turned out she had a nursing degree.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, how lucky is that? So very calmly, she said to me, Susan, my car's right outside. I can get you faster than 911 by the time they get here. So we're right down the street from the hospital.
So what are you gonna do? What are you looking forward to?
Oh.
New decade, new opportunities with a new heart.
My life. I mean, there's nothing more precious than being given a chance to have your life.
Up next, real survivors share their heart disease symptoms they didn't ignore either. Be sure you stay tuned, because this next segment will save someone's life, and it could be yours. The heart is perfect.
You were going to commit suicide?
I am a lot happier with her around.
I have lots of enemies right now.
Moon Angel, will you marry me?
Plus, caught on tape, the couple who saved an 11-year-old girl.
That little girl's in that car. Look at the car.
All new Oz. That's coming up on Monday. I'm here with the great Susan Lucci. And the club that no one wants to join, the Heart Attack Club. The women here today are real heart attack survivors. They're sharing the symptoms they didn't ignore to help save your life. Because the thing about heart attacks is that once you join the Heart Attack Club, you're changed forever. So, Susan, you've been in the club. You still are in the club. Please take it away.
Yeah, I got lucky enough to avoid what they call the widowmaker for a lot of very lucky reasons. And I'm so happy to have a chance to be here to pass some of what I took away from that along. And all of you, I'm so glad to speak to you because you did not ignore your symptoms. And that's the #1 thing, to listen to your body. Don't ignore your symptoms. Don't be afraid they're going to say you're overreacting, and put yourself on your to-do list. Right at the top. As women, we don't. We put it ourselves somewhere else. So that's what this is about. And congratulations to all 3 of you. Neffy, what is the heart attack symptom that you did not ignore?
Susan, I did not ignore the very sharp tightness around my waist, around my chest. And I brought this bra as an example because imagine, as many of us do, we pop off our bras as soon as we get home. But imagine it tightening up on you, and it will not give away. That was the one. And the second one was, just like you, I had an elephant on my chest.
The elephant on your chest?
The elephant on my chest.
And just like you, I was denial, I suppose. I had never had this tightness in my chest, but I felt it around my rib cage to my back, and I said, well, I must have a new bra on. I must have made it too tight.
Yes.
And I knew I didn't.
Right.
But it was, that's all I could think of.
That's all you could think of, and you want to take it off.
Yes.
And you want to take the elephant off.
And you definitely want to take the elephant off.
Yes.
Well, good for you. And so then what did you do? You had these symptoms, and then what did you do?
I did. I finally was able to call to my husband at the time, and we got to the hospital. But I did end up having a massive heart attack.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Well, God bless you. You look fantastic. I'm so happy you listened to your symptoms.
I did. Thank
yes,
you.
You're welcome. And Sharon Ann, tell me about the symptoms of your heart attack that you did not ignore.
Susan, I was home alone. I just turned 42, and I had intense jaw pain. That's why I brought this jawbreaker today, to just symbolize, you know, don't ignore jaw pain, because that's how it started for me. I was home alone. I knew right away that this is not something that I could ignore. I picked up the phone and I called 911. And of course, the first thing they do is ask you, how old are you? And I said, 42. So she said, have you ever had a panic attack before?
Oh, gee.
And I said, I know this is not a panic attack. And something that I was very shocked to learn is she told me that I had to make sure my door was unlocked so they could get in. Yeah. If it wasn't, they would have to wait for a police officer, even if you're laying in front of the door. So I actually crawled to my front door to open it so they could come in.
God.
You saved your own life.
I saved my own life.
And how great of you to do that. I tell you, I'm so amazed at how you knew and your action.
Yeah.
You did the right thing, oh my goodness, to call 911. I'm so sorry that you have to pass a test, you know, to get them to pay attention. But I think the more we speak out about what we went through, the more people will pay attention, people on the other side of 911.
Right.
Yeah. Because a lot of times they think, oh, well, you're a woman, or you're too young, or you're too trim, you look physically fit, you don't look like you're having anything, but that's not the way to judge.
That's right.
Yeah. And Sharon, tell us about the symptoms of your heart attack that you did not ignore.
Well, Susan, I brought the bag to represent the struggle that you have when you can't breathe. And I decided to drive to the hospital because it's very close to the house. And I woke up my daughter to tell her, and thankfully she insisted on driving. And the rest of the heart attack happened in the car. But
oh my gosh.
I made it to the hospital, and I had a stent put in.
You had a stent put in?
I did, yes.
Well, she paid you back for giving life to her.
Yes, thankfully.
Yeah, that's right.
Thankfully.
Well, speaking of children, Neffy, you were actually pregnant.
I was 34 years old,
Oh.
physically fit, and 9 months pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
But because you're alive,
Yes.
that little baby, you gave birth?
I did. 2 weeks later on my mother's birthday.
Oh, wow.
So let me recap for everybody the most common heart attack signs that women experience. First is the broad tightness, that we mentioned, right? That's chest pressure. And that tightness is caused because you're actually losing blood flow to your heart, which causes it to send all these pain signals to your brain. Then there's the pain in your jaw, your back, your neck, or your stomach, right? That's not something you'd expect to have. Why would you get pain down there? It happens because the nerves that sense pain in your heart are close to the nerves that come from your jaw and your stomach and everywhere else, and they cross. They short circuit and they confuse your brain. So your brain senses it in your belly. In fact, at an autopsy, in a woman, the first thing that the pathologists look for is antacids in the belly. You know why? Because if there's antacids in your stomach, then they know that you thought you were having stomach pain, but it was really heart pain.
Oh,
wow.
And that is the most common confusing symptom women report when they're having heart attacks. Yeah. And then shortness of breath, which is actually pretty, it's the most important sign because it's the most dangerous sign. And researchers at Cedars-Sinai have found that patients who have shortness of breath have a higher risk of dying overall, which agrees with all the other studies that we have done. So I'll get that infographic to all of you on DrOz.com. Please share it with someone this month. It's Heart Month. Save a life just by sharing that information. Up next, we investigate, are you being sold dangerous knockoff blow dryers and hair irons? They're out there. Find out how to spot a fake when we come back.
You had the real one.
Our first blow dryer test has to do with power. Do the expensive dryers have more of it? Are you ready to do this? Whoa!
Wow. Okay. Are you kidding me?
What do you think?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness! I thought you'd be happy.
Every Monday in February on Oz, cameras are everywhere, and we're bringing you shocking video. The good, the bad, and the outrageous. Every Monday in February on Oz.
I am back with the wonderful Susan Lucci and an Oz Show investigation into the hair tools that you are buying online. Listen, they promise to dry your hair faster, to reduce the frizz and volumize. And they're being sold at really good prices that consumers are excited about. You excited about these things?
I am, but I want one that works. I know about humidity and how hard it is to blow out your hair and make it look good, so I don't want to be fooled.
Yeah, does it work? Is it safe? The question is, could you actually be buying dangerous knockoffs that can burn everything from your hair to your house down? Take a look.
They are the hot hair tools exploding on the internet. Everyone is talking about them. YouTube influencers are giving tutorials on how to use them. Even women on my own staff are spreading the word and buying them up. Some have more than 20,000 reviews on Amazon. But could you be getting ripped off by a knockoff? Are cheap imitations actually saving you money or putting you in danger? And from the cheapest to the blow dryers, what are you really paying for? Are the expensive ones better, or do the bargain buys do just as good a job? It's our big blow dry experiment.
Joining me now is retail investigative journalist Heather Herzog. How big a problem are these knockoff tools, and why has this been happening to us?
Okay, this is a big problem, all right? We're talking to the tune of $1.8 trillion. That's the
You're
industry
kidding.
that we're talking about here, right? And so part of the problem is that some of these products are manufactured in China, with these knockoff products, about 90% of them, and they're sold online. So you buy it not realizing that you are potentially getting the knockoff.
Susan, can you tell these apart? I'm curious. I don't dry my hair with all these kinds of...
You don't?
Yeah.
I mean...
Not like this.
I mean, this one has a brand name that I would know and trust. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't know, just to look at them, I couldn't tell the difference, especially if you haven't seen the real higher end
You know,
one.
my staff, and they're
don't know.
really, really smart women. They have been duped by these. I've been hearing whining, complaining about this for a long time. My executive producer.
Hair is very important, Dr. Oz.
But I'm just curious, but are they pretending to copy another brand, or are they saying they're as good as the other brand?
Right, so this is what happened with your staff. So one of your producers found this amazing tool, right? And she says, oh my gosh, it completely works. Like all women talk, right? We all know if something works, we tell our friends. And that's exactly what happened in your office. It spread like wildfire. They went to try and get this exact one that your producer got. Some people got the real one, but others ended up getting the knockoff. In fact, your executive producer ended up getting the knockoff. And while she was getting ready for work, the hair tool started smoking.
Is that what happened to her hair?
It is.
I was wondering.
I didn't want to bring it up. but yes, the hair tool started
She came in smoking.
The hair tool started smoking, and then she didn't hear the fire alarm go off. So then all of a sudden,
The fire alarm went
Oh, that's her
off?
house. That's her house.
That's her house.
Oh my!
With the fire trucks outside of
From
it.
a hairdryer?
From a hairdryer
Wow.
because what ended up happening is that it was a knockoff. It wasn't compliant with the electrical.
All right, so Jaleesa is a YouTube star whose videos get over 700,000 views. She reviews products like hair tools for a living. She recently got duped herself by knockoff hair tool companies. So Jaleesa, your online review was actually stolen. The actual review you wrote was stolen to sell the knockoff hair tools. Explain what happened.
That is correct. Some companies are using my review of branded hair tools to sell their knockoff hair tools. So for example, you might see me on an ad on social media blowing out my hair. But what many people don't know is that I'm not using that specific blow dryer that they are promoting, that they are selling, but instead I'm using a branded hair tool. So they might look very similar, like you guys said, but they are not the same. I just wish that they would have asked me to review their actual product instead of being untruthful.
We're joining the club. Thanks, Jaleesa. Listen, the knockoffs aren't always cheaper either. The knockoffs cost the same as the original product, so at least know what you're getting because you're not saving money. What are the other gambles if you buy one of these products?
So money is definitely a thing. So you're right. The knockoffs could actually be more expensive. Also, it's not compliant. So let's say you have a plug in your home and you plug it in and like your executive producer, the tool starts smoking. All of a sudden you're late for work because, you know, the fire trucks are showing up at your home.
Your alarm goes off.
Exactly. And, you know, thank God she's fine, but it could be much, much worse.
Thank you very much.
Thank
All right,
you.
Celebrity hairstylist Chris Appleton is here.
Thank you.
So what is the risk to the hair? We know the risk to the house, but what's the risk to the hair?
Big risk. The problem is hair can burn exactly like your skin can. The difference is you just can't feel it. So whilst a lot of people are having their hair straightened in a salon, you've been there, you've had your hair blown out, you've had it straightened, you think you get nice and smooth. Quite often, the cuticle has been damaged severely, and it's anything over 350 degrees. Now get this, guys. Most flattening irons and hot tools go up to 450 degrees. So as you're putting that, you know, that through the hair, if you see smoke coming off the hair, a little bit like this, I mean, you can see that starting to heat up and get in there. So this is on the hot setting. Then it's an immediate
Is it going to explode?
reaction to stop. I mean, listen, I wouldn't want to go for much longer because we could get flames. Have you ever seen that happen in your hair?
I have not, but you know, sometimes you can smell
The
hair
smell.
burning.
The smell is a good giveaway as well. So that's actually the cuticle. You can actually see that, and that's effectively what you're doing to hair.
Well, actually, since you mentioned you haven't seen the actual flaming of these devices, I've been watching them online all week long. Take a look at these tools that are so hot, they're actually on fire.
My life sucks! It melted to the curling iron.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this.
Wow, this gives a whole new meaning to a smoke show.
Wow. That's pretty scary. That's how much damage it causes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to know more about the hazardous impact of buying knockoff items, check out Heath Herzog's book. It's called Black Market Billions, for a good reason. It's available on audible.com. Up next, you've seen the new hair dryers that cost hundreds of dollars, right? Are they really better than the budget buys for less than 20? Well, we tested them on smoothness, on speed, and on power to see if price really mattered. Stick around.
Susan Smith, still behind bars for killing her sons.
She wanted to end her life.
The prison guard and the affair that no one knew about until now.
Did Susan Smith seduce you? That's coming up on Tuesday.
Susan Lucci and I are back with celebrity hairdresser Chris Appleton and the results of our big blow dryer experiment to find that if paying more for a dryer really matters to your hair. But first, Chris, tell us what we tested.
Let's have a look at some of the facts. Okay, so first of all, we looked at a luxury hairdryer. And what we found with the luxury hairdryer was that everyone's going crazy about it, first of all. It was a big talk. Everyone's talking about the newest thing that's coming out. It dries the hair, it's got a motor that dries the hair 6 times faster. but it also checks the temperature 20 times per 1 second. So it's maintaining an even heat, therefore not frying your hair. So it's constantly checking the temperature, which for me is a big thumbs up because, you know, that's one of the worries of burning the hair and it takes a long time to grow it back out, so you really got to look after what
Well, I want to test it, though. I'm going to kick the tires on this a little bit since my wife just bought one before she buys another one. So there's the mid-range ones, which I always thought were just fine. These blow dryers retail for about $40, which is a much more reasonable price for me.
I mean, I would say most people can relate to the $40 for a hairdryer. I mean,
Yes.
I think that's pretty much what you expect to pay. I'd say the premium one is almost like the iPhone, you know, and then this one is kind of like a slightly lower version of that. It depends
But
how
they
much
both
you
make
care.
phone calls.
They both make phone calls.
Okay. So what about the budget blow dryer, the $11 version that I grew up with?
I would say the advantage with this one is it's small and it's really light. So that's a big thumbs up.
You know what? Let's just test this. Now, we've heard all the theory, right? Let's put it to the test. Come on
Let's
over.
see.
Our first blow dryer test has to do with power. Do the expensive dryers have more of it? So to test the strength of each dryer, we're going to place a ping pong ball over the exhaust. That represents what your hair would do, all right? Over the barrel and turn it to the highest setting possible. We're going to start budget me versus moderate you. Are you ready to do this? And then you're going to tell us, when we're done this competition,
luxury. Let's see the
whether
difference.
the high power one. Are you ready?
You ready,
3,
guys?
2, go. Oh, whoa.
Okay.
That's a difference.
It's much more
Pretty
powerful.
good. Guys, I
that's
think
for
we should
sure.
definitely see what this one's going to do. This is the big one.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Off and beyond.
Off the charts.
Off and beyond.
Mine's balanced.
You see, you can feel the power.
So that's fascinating. So it actually is more powerful.
Much more powerful,
Much more
dramatically
powerful.
different. You know what? Some people can say that's some people might not be able to control that. You know, sometimes it's, you know, kind of blow them away. It depends. I would want to see
Literally.
what finishes you get from these, though. I think for me, what's important is to see actually what it does to the hair.
All right, let's do that.
Finish.
Let's do that. We did that experiment. That's the ultimate thing. We want to test out.
Let's kind of prove the test.
And what's the hairdryer that will put your hair on fire and make it smoke?
Well,
I would say the bad one.
The bad one.
I would say a bad hairdryer. I mean, I don't know any that do that, but probably a knockoff.
So we wanted to find out when it comes to looks and speed, which was more effective. So we asked a group of sisters, the Levesque identical triplets, to be our test models. They're going to turn in a second, but Susan has had thousands of blowouts as an actress, so you are the judge, my dear.
Okay.
Please, they've given permission
Susan,
to touch their
no
hair.
pressure, but you better get this right. I'm counting on you to pick out the no pressure.
So they're identical.
No, I do feel the pressure.
Identical triplets. So they had their hair done in 3 different ways.
Touch your hair.
One with the high-end blow dryer, one with the budget, one with the moderate.
Out of interest, which one do you think?
Okay.
I already have an idea.
Okay.
I can see where you're going.
Do I come over here and tell you
No,
what I
you
think?
can vote
Stay
right
over
there. Go
here?
ahead.
Okay. I guess because my challenge in my life is to get my hair smooth like this, really smooth. If you have naturally wavy or curly hair, this is your dream of a lifetime. And this feels like silk. I have to say, I think that this is the
High end.
winner, the high
And
end.
what's the low end?
I think this is the low end, and I think this is the moderate.
Does the audience agree? Do you guys agree? Okay. Should we spin them around?
All right.
Let's
Spin
have a
around,
look.
the back sisters, if you don't mind. Oh, my goodness. Hit a home run.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You didn't let us down.
You didn't hesitate at
I don't know
all.
how you would have carried that off.
But you all have beautiful hair. You're beautiful girls. And imagine your triplets when you walk in somewhere. I mean, people must faint.
Definitely. But it's helpful when our hair looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Isn't it helpful to all of us? It's about the hair, isn't it? Definitely.
Yes.
I think there's honestly something for everyone from this. I think everyone has their price bracket, and everyone now can know, you know, kind of what's the advantage to each one. And it depends how much you want to get into it. You know, if you're a real hairdryer girl and you're using it every day, I'd invest a little bit more money. But if you're a blast off and go, I would, you know, maybe go for the cheaper range.
All right, so big announcement. Chris, my friend here, has the most important job at Super Bowl on Sunday. Tell them what you are doing.
So yeah, I'll be doing J-Lo's hair for the Super Bowl.
Do you have your hair dryers picked out?
I have my hairdryer picked out. I'm still working. I mean, literally, so many people have said, "What hair is she going to have? What hair is she going to have?" And I actually texted Jen the other day. I was like, "We need to talk about your hair because there's a lot of conversation going on about it." I think it should be a lot of hair. I think we'd be disappointed not to see that. But between Shakira and J-Lo, it's going to be a big lot of hair going on.
So here's how I see it. I'm going to be at the game. I'll be watching carefully. Don't choke.
Okay.
I want J-Lo, my friend, knock it home.
No more pressure. No more pressure.
That's Chris Appleton and his team for doing this beautiful job. We'll be right back.
Every Friday in February, it's Celebrity Superfan Takeover. Here we go! Kathy Lee Gifford, Morris Chestnut, Tia Mowry, and Susan Lucci share the stage with their favorite doctor. Only on Oz.
All right, what is your soap type? The best for your particular skin and your life. To find out today, soap opera legend Susan and I are hosting, are you ready for this? The Sudsy Awards. Because who better to do this with me than someone with just enough award experience under her belt?
I have plenty, yes, I have that experience under my belt. I wish I had a gown on right now to present this Sudsy Award. Oh, there's a picture of me with the gown on. This actually was taken at my home when the auction house, EBTH, who's going to do that auction for the American Heart Association, came to my house and they wanted to take my Emmy. So the caption for that is, no, not my Emmy.
So we asked you all to vote on the top soap types, and narrow your answers down to 3 main soap types for the Sudsies today. Susan, what will they win?
They will win, actually, the illustrious Sudsy Award, which is a big deal. But don't try to rub dub-dub in the tub with this, because the gold might just rub off.
Yeah, I can guarantee it'll rub off. All right, our first soap type is for dry and sensitive skin. Here is the envelope.
Okay.
Who is winning the soap for the dry and sensitive skin?
Let us open this up and say, and the winner is goat milk soap.
Goat milk soap. Goat milk soap contains other ingredients in the soap, like AHAs, which are great for people with dry skin, due to their moisturizing properties. Unfortunately, goat milk soap can't be here today, so accepting this Sudsy Award is Adrian, who actually uses goat milk soap. It's a winner for her. Congratulations, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, Adrian. You're so welcome. Congratulations.
So tell us why goat milk soap is a winner for you.
Oh, between being a mom of 2 and an avid traveler, we're talking about triple cooties. So I'm constantly washing my hands and my arms and my face. Goat milk soap is amazing. It cleanses me without drying me out. It's amazing. It's really good.
The well-deserved award. Congratulations, Adrian.
Thank you so much.
All right, the next soap type for itchy skin. Please give the award if you don't mind. The winning soap for itchy skin.
For itchy skin.
Because it happens sometimes when you get dry.
Exactly.
It is
tea tree oil soap.
been shown to reduce itching in a scientific study. Accepting the Sudsy Award is Keela. Keela, where are you? Come on down. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's stunned. Yes, it's for you.
Yes.
It's all yours, Keela.
Oh, yes.
I know you're stunned.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, my goodness.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So why is this a winner for you, tea tree soap?
Oh, my goodness. I've been battling itchy skin for, like, years, since I was younger. And I'm just so happy to just finally find a soap that helps with my itchy skin, dryness. I'm just so excited.
Oh, I'm excited to have you here. Congratulations, Keela.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Thank
No
you. Thank you.
I gotta say, I'm so touched by the corniness of having the greatest soap opera star present the Sudsy, the soap type
I
awards.
just wish I was dressed for the occasion.
The next soap type is for acne-prone skin. What's winning? What's the soap?
Okay, the winner is organic raw African black soap.
Which has antimicrobials in it to help prevent the breakouts, which are caused by some of those bad bacteria. Accepting this Sudsy Award is Christina. Come on down. Oh, my goodness.
Great.
Yes, it's you, Christina. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Tell us why organic raw African black soap is a winner for you.
So I've been breaking out since I was 12. I've tried many, many soaps, so I feel so lucky to have found a soap that is antimicrobial and can help keep my acne at bay.
Oh, fantastic.
Don't shake the award too much, you'll break it. No matter your soap type, the CDC argues that washing your hands with plain soap and water is so effective at stopping the spread of disease, they actually refer to it as a do-it-yourself vaccine. So wash your face and your hands, wash everything. Use one of these soaps, it works. We'll be right back.
Are you kidding me?
What do you think?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's smart. I thought you'd be happy. You were going to commit suicide?
I am a lot happier with her around.
I have lots of enemies right now.
Moon Angel, will you marry me?
That's coming up Monday on Dr. Oz. We're back with Susan Lucci, and she has some 2020 advice to keep you focused that will last you all year. And it has to do with doing things for the first time.
Exactly. I think it's always fun, you know, to have a new adventure, to try something new, to keep on learning, and have some fun.
So what's on your bucket list? What do you want to check off in 2020?
Well, actually, there are a couple things, but one thing lately, I have been watching bull riding.
Bull riding?
I've been watching that, yes, and I'm amazed at these cowboys, how they do that. And so I really wanted to go to a rodeo, and I'm not going to be in town for the one that's in New York, but I'm going to Las Vegas. I have a friend who goes to the rodeo, and his friend from Oklahoma really knows about rodeo, and so we're going to go in December to the rodeo in Las Vegas. I'm so excited to see the real bull riders.
So let's get through this a little bit. So you actually want to watch a rodeo?
I want to watch the bull riders, and I want to watch a rodeo.
Have you
I've
thought of
never
actually
been to either one.
Have you ever thought about being on the bull in the rodeo?
No, that has really not crossed my mind. I know my limits. Are you kidding me?
What do you think?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's smart. I thought you'd be happy.
Well, I'm excited to try something new, but I said I wanted to watch the bull riders. I didn't know you. Are you kidding?
This is fantastic. The American Bull Rental Company actually helped us bring the rodeo to you. And, you know, for being an amazing host, it's the least we could do. Literally the least we could do.
There is a bull rental company?
There's a bull rental company. Get your shoes off here. I'll help you up. And then you're on your own. You're on your own.
I might do that slap for real.
That's right. Are you? You want a hand up?
I need a hand up, a leg up. Thank you. Oh my goodness, are you kidding?
Right. You got it out there?
Thank you. I'm here, yep.
All right,
oh my gosh.
I would normally help you, but I don't trust you to not slap me again, so I'm gonna stand right over here. I'm getting off.
I saw one of them say, you know, his older brothers taught him to hold on with one hand. Well, they have a rope around them to hold on, and then they keep the other hand back. Go slow.
No, you know, I'll help.
Okay.
All right. Go, hold on now, hold on.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, she's doing it.
But
hey, listen, what is this?
I'll
take over. Listen, I got it. What's this button do? What's this button do? What's this one, the red one?
No, that's too
Susan,
fast.
can I turn it up?
It's too fast.
Huh?
Can I turn it up?
I don't think so. Oh no, don't turn it up.
Oh, just a little bit up. Oh.
No, I am a wimp.
No, you did a beautiful job. Oh my goodness. Come back, beautiful. Oh, she did it. She checked the box off. We're gonna take the bull by the horns in 2020. Susan, I love you. Thank you very much. Remember, everybody, that Tia Mowry joins me for the whole hour next week, and the power of one lies in the power of you. One person, just one voice, but if you're speaking the truth, it's powerful. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.